Ramp Druid is super fun to play right now, and if you're not facing a ton of aggro against you, you can actually climb some easy ranks with it too. The deck is far from simple, and your game plan differs from game to game, but all around you can get some pretty cool clutch wins with it, so if you want to learn the deck, this guide should definitely help you out. And the gameplay after it should also allow you to understand what you should be doing with and against this deck. If you enjoyed the video, a like and subscribe would really help. Now let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
This is close to the variant I used, and this deck is actually not running Eearthern Scale, which is definitely feeling a little bit too weird, but honestly in some cases Eearthern Scale can feel like a win more card, or just a useless card all around if you can't actually stick a big minion, so there's that. We're running only one Miracle Growth as well, and that way we get to fit in Raid Boss Onyxia as well as Sarah and Aphrius, which both are amazing defensive as well as offensive minions, which you can tempo out super early, and a lot of opponents just can't handle that. And the variant I played, I actually cut out a Crypt Keeper instead of Miracle Growth, but honestly Miracle Growth also feels a little bit too clunky, and usually card draw is not that big of a problem for you, as long as you manage to get Jerry Rig to split up your nourishes, which is amazing. Either way, the game plan is simple. You want to ramp up in the early turns, and after that start tempoing out broken stuff. The most obvious combo would be to kill your opponent with a big Astalor, but you can also win a lot of games just by tempoing a ton of stats with the help of your Anubricon. You gotta be careful with the armor, because it's a little bit tricky mapping out how much you can actually dish out with Anubricon, and also don't forget that now it's nerfed, so only the next 3 minions get to be played like that for armor. Under King is a pretty cool minion because you get to trade off a big minion with it, as well as also gain up to 12 armor with it, as long as you manage to trigger off the Death Rattle with it too. We also have Plating, which gives you plenty of armor, and that way you could actually set it up so you can cheat out extra armor for your Anubricon turn. And also don't be afraid just to tempo out Sardan Aphrius as a big 10-10 heal for 5, because a lot of the times that is the difference between life and death. And a lot of opponents actually cannot deal with something this big, especially the aggro kind. Matchup wise, you don't have that much stats here, but as you can see, everything from the popular matchups is pretty green, so you got that going for you, which is nice. Fast decks like Imp Warlock though are gonna be absolute hell for you, so look out for those. Mulligan wise, going first and second, we're gonna have to look at the aggregated stats, but all around you always want your Guff. Wild Growth is always nice, Wild Bloom Seedsman as well, Jerry Rig also always a keep. Aquatic Form Honest, you could also keep that as well. And you could play it as soon as turn 3 or 4, so you can actually manage to find your Wild Growth like that. And honestly, same can be said for Moonlit Guidance. Like, if you don't have any ramp going, you could definitely consider keeping the Moonlit Guidance. You're usually not gonna draw the second copy of the Discovered card like that, but still, it's very essential for you to ramp fast enough so you can actually swinging the board to your favor. Other than that, I wouldn't really keep anything else. Plating, I don't know, like it's okay-ish, but it's definitely not super amazing for you. But yeah, against some opponents, it's definitely gonna buy you an extra turn so you can actually stabilize. All around, the deck is not too cheap, but it's not too expensive either. If you have the cards, definitely give it a go. I don't think it's gonna be getting nerfed this time. So yeah, it's a deck you can definitely enjoy for a while now. Hope the guide helped you. Now let's check out some of my games on my road to Legend with it. Enjoy! There's some real good ramp too. I can also keep the Moonlit Guidance like that. Might as well. Okay, we ain't looking for shit. Okay, big spell shit. Gotta waste the aquatic form soon, but I'd rather do it after we've done the ramp. If we can. And that 4-1 is gonna be slapping me for a while now, isn't it? Not a big fan of that. I'd say those are all tier 1 decks right now. Okay, he shall slap no more. Still, 8 damage from a 1-drop, can't say no to that, can he? How's it going, Jadis? Next turn I gotta waste all of these cheap cards. Do I innervate into a raid boss Onyxia? Wait, I can't do that. That's not from Moonlit Guidance. Which one do I like? Which one do I like? He knows I still have a 5 mana in there. Well, that's seconds. That's kind of stupid. I should have just gone Astalor there. I'm dumb. Astalor was always the pick there. Getting a couple Astalors like that was super good for me. Okay, so he's gonna have 5 mana Dragon Man. Pretty stupid of me not to pick Astalor there though. But on the other hand, I wouldn't have had 10 mana now, so there's that too. But then again, with an Ubricon in hand, I could have just gone for the kill very fast. Okay. See what that's about. Hey, congrats, McLeo. That's awesome. Pre-Hundy is the nuts. Can't freeze that shit. Don't even try. Sure. Still tries though. Giving it the good old try, doesn't he? Okay, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Okay. Where's that one thing? Onyxia over my face. Waiting for the Bran. Shit, he's having the good stuff now, isn't he? There's the Bran. Do I just go for it? We also have Sire later. It does double it up. Is it enough though? It should be, right? If I make the trade like this, it should be enough. I'm actually gonna make it like this. Got him. Exacties! Okay, that was a fun one, but definitely fucked it up not picking Astalor from the Moonlit Guidance. That was very dumb. Okay, against DH. This time for real. Wow, I have Ramp chat. That's new. Ramp. First time I'm seeing this guy. 4th game, by the way. It's a rogue. Okay, I'm just gonna grab the armor, I feel. That's not very smart if you're running the Gnoll package. So you're gonna coin out a guy and tempo a potion? No, he literally didn't do shit there, chat. Wow. I can guarantee you that guy misplayed like shit. He had the coin, why didn't you just coin out the thing, man? Like, coin is valuable and everything, but basically denied himself all of that. Wow, chat. He still used the coin, though. Amazing. Fucking amazing. Oh, he's jackpot. Still, that was stupid. Like, knows never to return again. Let's do this then. I mean, now his nulls are down to 2 mana, but still. Like, he literally could have just skipped the turn there. He literally just prepped Potion Belt and still floated 1 mana. What was the point of doing that on turn 1? Such a fat misplay. Gonna get the ramp to full. Sure. I think this guy is heavily mistaken what he's supposed to be doing with this deck, but who am I to disagree? Heavily in the wrong. Raid boss on Ixia, you say? Well, that's always the play here. Your random Colossal is no match for my Onyxia. Please don't gigafin me. That's easy. Oh, what the hell? We're not running Eearthern Scales in this list. Imagine. Power is not that amazing anymore. Can go with this, but we do have draw. Might as well get the guidance. Sure. That's weak. Explosive traps, there you. Not explosive trap, okay. Motion denied, he says. Funny. This guy was a pro gamer, chat. Like, moves like these you have not seen. It might be a bit too much, but let's see. Okay, this is good. Then. Next turn seems like we're coining out. I mean, that was always the plan, kinda. Okay. Innervate, that's cute. More rampage. Next turn I can ramp and growth coin in this. That's gonna leave me with 9 for next turn. Do we do it? Let's see, still no Onyxia next turn unless I get lucky with a top deck Innervate, but that's very, very lucky for me. 5% chance of that happening. Just scale of Onyxia is also gonna be decent. Okay, he's discovering his Shock Spitter, obviously. He still hasn't swung though, so we got that going for us, but the problem is he also has Hydrolon in there, in his hand right now. Just Miracle Growth, is it? It's getting scary, but Miracle Growth it is. I can dig for an Innervate, I guess. Didn't find it. A new Bracan is gonna be important next turn. If there is a next turn. Hey, how's it going, Ziggy? A long time indeed, man. How's it going? Can't complain, brother. Can't complain. Happy to have ya. How's the life? I mean, what can I do, man? Anything else I can do? He can take my life, but he can't take my calmness. What can I say? Okay, no, Rushy Boy was good. Alrighty, man. Okay, now you're gonna see why I was so calm. Now you're about to witness why I'm so calm, dude. I don't have enough armor. With this I do though. No, I don't. Okay. Somewhat good. Maybe I shouldn't even have dropped the Nubricon there though. Even though that did gain me 2 armor. 2 shock spitters to the mouth is not enough, but he has it discounted plus the hero power. I think it's 2 damage off, which is exactly the 2 armor we gained. We're gonna gain 4 more armor, and next turn I can just whip out a Sardanaphrus and gain some desperation life. Hydrolon, you say? Okay. That's cute. Alright. Still has 2 shock spitters in hand, and they're becoming larger and larger. But I think we got this. Free damage AoE, shocking now. If that's a freezing trap, I'm not happy if that's a freezing trap, but so be it. Okay, unplayable for the time being. Get the heal back to full, so this is pretty good for us. Yeah, we can all be calm. Okay. He also became very calm now. Neat. Against these guys, for instance, I can't get a shit ton of armor. Nice to get the cheap ramp. 3 or 4 drop next turn. Come on, dude. Don't want to skip a turn against these guys. Sure. Doesn't ramp me, dude. Do I just tempo that crapper? I don't care about the 2 damage. Might as well. Could soak up 3 damage for me if he has Scorn. Could have just fit in Astlor on this turn, but it's kind of the same thing. Astlor last turn was at the price of hero powering, and him actually sticking on the board for a turn, that was the 2 damage we were missing without the mana first, so kind of whatever. But this allowed us to play something like, I don't know, Plating or Jerry, if we actually top deck that shit. But instead we just top decked the Nourish, with which Jerry was supposed to be drawing. Okay, he's probably gonna draw, but yeah, I can draw a couple of cards like that, why not? Okay. Discounted once, no coin. Turn 5 is a turn where he can do a lot of shit. Do I just Thunder King here, or do we gain 10 mana? Could also Astalor 5 armor and kill the 1/1. Problem against these guys is if I play shit, he's gonna mark it. If I don't play shit, he's just gonna lady me. Guess Mark is not as scary as the lady though. The lady can literally OTK. Mark not as much, like you can just slap it for like 16 damage. Even more, but whatever. I can tempo the Nefrius though. That protects me from Mark, because he's gonna be healing me back, basically. Yeah, I think it's tempo the Nefrius. If I play tempo the Nefrius, I never die, I think. That was a good brand. So basically we're playing only against Lady Steno combo, mainly. There she go. I mean, without his Lady Steno, he's kind of screwed now. It's not GG, but it kinda is. Sadly, I can't play both of these because I'm one armor short. I just tempo it, right? Without his Lady Steno, how does he recover from this? Wait a second, I can Hero Power, and that's exactly the Underking, I mean. Nice. Okay. How do you recover? Fascinating. Oh, that was fun. Let's try like this. I'm only gonna keep one digging card for the ramp. Hopefully we actually find the ramp on its own, but doesn't seem like it. I'm gonna remove one Miracle Grow for Eearthern Scales, I think. Miracle's cool and all, but it's kind of slow. We have Nourish for the draw anyway, and a lot of the times we don't use it anyway. Okay, found me some Rampy. Let's just go into ramp. We gotta ramp fast. Blood DK, obviously. Yeah, let's just ramp. If it was a faster deck, I could have gone Astlore, Moonlit Guidance action, but against these guys, the Moonlit double up might be important. Now you can, bitch. If I can hold on to these for a while, might be a bit better for me, because Patchwork can fuck me up big time. Stuck in hand anyway. Maybe leaving one of them was a better idea though. Well, we basically got the combo.
This must be the way. Our tunnels run underfoot.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Patchwork has a decent chance to sting here. He's playing it, he's trying Astalor first. Okay. I mean, at this point, I just go for it before he fucks me big time, right?
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
And our husks break.
Actually, I just fuck him up big time, don't I? Easy game, easy life. Easiest game of my life, chat. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. That's fun, man. That's fucking fun.